So to start off, you are going to want to part your hair into 2 even sections. Make sure that the back of your hair is also parted evenly because obviously everyone behind you is going to see that. So I'm first just clipping off my hair that I'm not using at the moment. And then the other side, I am just taking all of my hair back as if I were going to put it up into a really high ponytail. And then I'm going to be twisting the hair and creating a space bun effect. And then I'm just securing it with a rubber elastic. If necessary, grab some hairspray and use that for your flyaways. I have so many in the back, so I try to just hairspray them up as best I can. Let's get into the makeup portion of this tutorial. No, I'm gonna skip the cat ears. But anyway, I'm gonna be starting off first with my Maybelline Master Prime Primer. This stuff is amazing. It really blurs my pores while illuminating my face. And I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and kind of pat that into my face and get it set in there. Don't mind my dirty beauty blender. I didn't clean it this morning. I apologize. Sorry, I had to go clean my beauty blender a little bit because it was just freaking me out how dirty it was, and plus I'm breaking out and that might be why, so we shall see. Now that we are all primed and ready to go, I'm gonna be taking my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. You can take any foundation you want. This part is not really that important. When it comes to foundation, I really like to layer it. I like to start off small and just keep going because, I don't know, you can always add, but you can never take away. Build up rather than put way too much on and then regret it. And I usually start down here and then work my way up to my forehead. I know some people do it the opposite way. I don't know, my forehead just doesn't need as much coverage. That's probably the part of my face that's like the most even. I really love this foundation so much. I've recommended it to so many people. It's so cheap. I think it's under $10 still. So next I'm gonna be going in with concealer. I'm gonna be using this Maybelline Fit Me. I believe this is Fit Me. This is a super light shade because for this deer makeup look, I really want the high points of my face to be super white, like dramatic white, because that's how a deer is. They're brown and super white. That is what we are trying to achieve here. And we want our nose to be super white as well. I'm gonna be putting extra concealer in this area. I know I look crazy, bear with me. All right, so let's blend this bad boy out. Now, right before I set this, I'm gonna be putting contour on my cheekbones, and I'm gonna be putting a lot of this because we want to really emphasize the brown in our face because, you know, deer have brown fur, so boom. Alright, so now when it looks like you have gotten a really bad spray tan, that's how you know you're almost done. Now I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. This stuff is amazing. I really want to do a full face of drugstore makeup soon because I have so many drugstore favorites that are like under $10 or around the $10 range, and I'm just super excited to make a video showcasing all of those products. Honestly, we should really be using a lighter powder, like a white powder for this, but I don't have one and I didn't want to spend extra money because this is a last minute tutorial after all. I'm just setting with this yellow toned powder that I would normally use to set my makeup. Hold on to that powder because we'll be going back to that a little bit later. I love this powder so much, I can't even emphasize it enough. Like, it makes you look not even human. I mean, disregard the fact that my face is so highly contrasted, but on a normal day, I would be just in awe of these pores. They're just disappearing and it's amazing. All right, so now for the fun part. I'm gonna be taking my e.l.f. contour palette, yet another drugstore find that I'm pretty happy with so far, I must say. I'm gonna be using this brown shade because we are gonna really intensify this contour and start getting our shadows for our dear makeup. So I found a lot of inspiration from this picture right here. I just love how contoured her face is in this sketch and the long eyelashes, and I don't know, I'm just super excited to get this rolling. I just feel crazy because I know that this is gonna be so intense and I'm gonna wanna cry. And even though we want it to be super dark, I'm still gonna start slow and kind of work my way up with this color. The only thing I absolutely despise about this palette is how much fallout there is. Like, after I use one of the shades, this whole hand from holding the palette will have powder all over it. And if I forget to wipe it off, it'll get all over my clothes. So watch out for that. And I am bringing this in really close to my mouth just because I do want that narrow effect on my face. And I know it's super intense and I normally wouldn't do this for my own makeup, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm bringing it down a little bit further. Oh my god, it's so intense. It's making me scared. And I'm gonna be bringing this all across my forehead. I'm not gonna be like stopping in the middle or anything. I'm still just gonna continue blending it in all the way to this side of my face. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other side of my face really quickly, and I will be right back. You're different from the rest, and boy, if you confess, you might get blessed. So moving on, I'm gonna be grabbing my Sigma E50 brush and I'm gonna be using this for my nose contour. So I really want my nose to be super brown on the edges for this. I just am really getting inspiration from this photo. Super brown, dark shadows on her nose, so I'm obsessed. Tundi's like begging to get in here right now. So I'm realizing I probably should have done this with strictly creams, like really carved it out with the cream first. But you know what? I am just gonna wing it here and I'm gonna start blending this out with a little blending brush. All right, I'm quickly gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera real quick. So I think we're good to move on to eyes for now. I'm gonna save my little dots for last. As far as eyes go, I have foundation and a little bit of concealer on my eyes, and for me that works well as a primer. I don't have really oily lids. I'm gonna be going in with my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. Guys, I promise I'm trying to find a drugstore palette to use, but I just haven't found any that I love, so that's why I tend to go towards like my higher end stuff. I'm gonna be starting with Mocha from the Too Faced Bon Bon palette. And I'm gonna be taking kind of a dense brush for this because I really want to pack it into my crease and define it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. Now I'm gonna be going in with the color Cashew Chew right here. It's a very matte, pretty off-white color, and I really just want to give my lids a nice base before I put little white dots all over my face. I guess it does have a little tiny bit of shimmer in it, but it's mostly matte.
6-year-old child is blank, pale, emotions fades.
And then quickly, I'm just gonna blend that out again. Just make sure to blend everything because I just really want all of this to blend seamlessly. I know it's super harsh, but like the least we can do is make it blend together. I do have this NYX eyeshadow base that's like creamy and white, but I don't know what I'm gonna apply it with. I'm zooming you guys in for a second so you can see what I did just here. I just wet a really small brush and dipped it in my eye base by NYX, and I created these little white dots all over my eyes. This part is not necessary. A lot of the images I saw of deer face makeup, a lot of people didn't do dots on their eyes, but I don't know, I really want to because I want to have the dots kind of going all in the middle of my face. I'm sure if it was a real deer, he would have no complaints of where his little white spots are. So now that we are done with the spots on my face, I am going to apply some false lashes. I really, really want the lashes to be one of the focal points in this look. These are one of my favorite pairs of lashes. This is a very wearable lash. It's super wispy and pretty, but it's not too long. So you could wear this for an everyday look if you don't want to have to buy lashes for a separate tutorial. So now that the lashes are on and applied, I am quickly just going to curl them together with my natural lashes. Then I'm gonna be combining them with my lashes using this L'Oreal Telescopic. It's my favorite mascara of all time. You guys already know this. And I'm gonna be coating my bottom lashes as well. And I can't really decide if I wanna do liquid liner on top or not. I'm gonna leave it for now, and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna draw a little bit of black on my nose just to give myself the cute little deer nose. So that is my deer nose all complete. Now I'm gonna take my NYX Black Bean Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil. This is brand new. I bought it just for this tutorial. Why am I having such difficulty? You're kidding. I am gonna murder somebody. I am gonna go back in with my liquid liner just to clean this up a little bit. And I'm gonna be taking this NYX pencil now that it's trashed, and I'm gonna be using it to color in my upper lip. Now I'm gonna be going in with a Kylie gloss. This is a nude gloss and the color is so cute. It's so hard to not put my lips together, oh my god, because then the black is gonna go everywhere. Alright guys, so this is it for my easy last minute deer tutorial. Nope. Alright you guys, that was it for my deer makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!